Hey guys, I'm Devin DeLima and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something that kind of broke this week, and I just kind of want to put out my own thoughts about it and see what you guys think. As you can tell by the title of this video, this is all about Netflix with Power Rangers and how they have been in a great partnership with each other for a very long time. Now, if I recall correctly, I want to say it was probably about 2012 that Power Rangers, the entire library at the time, got put onto Netflix for everyone to view. So it broke this week that almost all of Power Rangers is leaving Netflix, which is unfortunate. Now, I say almost all of it because it's not all of it. They're keeping Mighty Morphin as well as Ninja Steel, Super Ninja Steel, Beast Morphers, and Beast Morphers Season 2, which I don't think is even completely on Netflix yet. So it does mean that Alien Rangers all the way through Dino Supercharged is being wiped off of Netflix, and this is all happening either January 31st or February 1st, depending on your area. This sucks, and this has kind of bugged me a little bit for multiple reasons. It doesn't really affect Ranger reviews because I've thought ahead before and kind of archived a lot of Power Ranger episodes, aka every episode, so that I was able to continue to do Ranger reviews even if Netflix did this. But honestly, the convenience factor is gone. I personally really enjoy being able to just throw in a random episode from a random season, not only for myself, but for others. It's kind of been a really good tool to use to just showcase this fandom to people. I think it also sucks, and it's a little weird when you have Beast Morphers in the season 2 so heavily references so many other seasons that now when kids will be watching those episodes on Netflix, they can't go watch Dino Charge. They can't go watch Dino Thunder. They can't figure out what RPM even is, or Dr. K. So it's a little weird. I guess I understand it that it's been up for a very long time and that everything has an expiration date, but it still sucks. And I wish I could have the optimism of, oh, it's just a contract that hasn't been renewed yet. That's why it's been put on notice. It's going to change. It's going to change. But I can't have that optimism because unfortunately, they did renew just Mighty Morphin. And I have to assume that probably Ninja Steel and Beast Morphers have a different type of contract because they're put on at a different time. Therefore, they might have an X amount of years after they're airing or put up or whatever that they're up there. We'll probably lose them eventually as well. Now, since Netflix doesn't really give out statistics for you to enjoy and look at and analyze, one can only assume Mighty Morphin is probably the most popular thing out of the Power Rangers catalog that is on Netflix. So it makes sense as to why they would want to keep it on there. But again, if you watch it, even as a kid or anyone, the last episode you're going to see is a cliffhanger, and that sucks. But what I really want to talk about is what really matters here and what's actually kind of at stake with this. See, there's other Saban properties that are also on Netflix, such as Big Bad Beetleborgs, VR Troopers, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation. Now, Power Rangers will probably be safe. There's a lot of physical media out there that you can actually get, like the DVDs, or honestly, there's a lot of pirated stuff out there that Power Rangers will be fine. You'll always be able to find Power Rangers as of right now. Beetleborgs, there's DVDs. They're technically not out of print, I don't think. They're hard to find, but they're out there. VR Troopers is a big one for me because the second half of the second season was only put on DVD for a select amount of discs by Shout Factory through fan demand, essentially. They're completely out of print now. Basically, if you didn't have one, you're never going to get one. For the record, I also think The Next Mutation's also on DVD. I don't know how attainable that is. That being said, all of these properties, but especially VR Troopers, are totally at risk of becoming lost media. Lost media is when something that was made, such as a television show, is completely disregarded and then it's never to be found again because no one bothered to archive it properly and it's not attainable anymore. A very popular instance of this is the old Doctor Who episodes. There's a lot of them that are completely missing, I believe. I'm not totally in on Doctor Who, so I could be wrong here, but I believe there are still lots of bits that are missing of it, and its history is kind of affected through that. I'd also like to point to Master Rider, which was never on Netflix, but is also a Saban property. That is almost a lost media. If we didn't have different people and encoders out there searching through other random sources and crowdsourcing fans to get VHS tapes and et cetera, to actually put together in a complete series torrent or anything, Master Rider would be completely gone. And that being said, it's here, not even in the best quality. Seriously, like, the encoders put in some damn work. There are like frame breaks where they then replace them with a fade between two I don't even know how they did it. Good for them. I I would hate to see VR Troopers, Beetleborgs, even the next mutation just completely disappear. And my real concern here isn't that they'll be gone forever. It'll be that they exist, but no one wants to put them anywhere, and that will suck. For instance, if I'm Hasbro and I own these properties and my cash cow theoretically is going to be Power Rangers, why would I bother spending money to put VR Troopers up somewhere where no one else is going to watch it really? I get it. But as someone who is a completionist and would like to have access to all the things that my dorky little mind loves, I'm scared. So you might have seen some of my pleas on Twitter. I'm sure I'm annoying with them. But please, if you're an encoder out there, please at least get VR Troopers off of Netflix. Please rip that. Oh my God, please. Like, I just don't want it to go into the ether and be gone. Like, we're so lucky that we have Dragon Knight even. And even like the next mutation, I keep bringing it up. I'm not a huge Ninja Turtles fan, and I know it's seen as probably one of the weakest things that Ninja Turtles has ever done. But I would hate for Ninja Turtle fans who are completionists to completely lose this thing just because Hasbro now owns it or whoever owns it, and they don't want to do anything with it. Now, I'm not saying that anything that Hasbro is doing here isn't obviously completely within their legal rights or choices or whatever they want to do with the business. It hurts. It's been really nice to have this convenience factor. I've rewatched Beetleborgs before. I've rewatched VR Troopers before, and I like knowing that they exist and that they're out there. I'm just really concerned about VR Troopers becoming that one show that people watched, but they kind of remember it, but you can never watch it again, ever. I think this may also point to what Hasbro's mindset may be with Power Rangers in and of itself, which is, let's make Mighty Morphin the thing to be. Which, hey, I can't be too mad about it. That's just good business. I mean, I get it. Jason, Zach, Trini, Billy, Kimberly, and especially Tommy are always going to be leads that are going to sell to the masses. Realistically, you ask anyone on the street who is a Power Ranger, name one Power Ranger, top two are going to be Tommy and Kimberly. No one's going to tell you Rocky. Hell, I'm not even going to tell you Rocky. Realistically, I think that we're just going to see a lot of Mighty Morphin stuff in the future. I know there are those rumors that Sentai is completely out. Toei's completely out from Power Rangers, some shape or form, and that we'll probably see animation and then the kids show and then possibly a young adult show with movies, which is theoretically exciting. I don't know. I mean, all we wanted was a better TV show, right? Like, all we wanted was coherent writing, and we wanted it to be a little bit better. Mighty Morphin? Do you guys want Mighty Morphin? No, we want new characters. Tommy? I think you want Tommy. And again, I can't even be too mad about it because that's just damn good business. If I owned Power Rangers, do you understand how much Tommy there would be? Tommy would be in every goddamn season. He sold toys and made me billions of dollars. Tommy is going to be my freaking superstar, and there's going to be a Green Ranger solo series, and there's going to be a White Ranger second season. Like, come on, yeah. So I'm curious what your opinions are on the whole Netflix deal. I mean, honestly, it's been something that's been on my mind for the past couple of days and kind of made me a little sad because, yeah, it's inconvenient, but it also kind of feels like the weird end of like an era. One of the great things that Saban did for us as a community was put the entire library back onto Netflix. I mean, I personally got back into Power Rangers because of it. I was out of Power Rangers for a very little bit, but for that little bit, I was doing other stuff. And then I started watching Samurai on Netflix because I wanted to see what they had done recently with Power Rangers. It also made me go, wow, all of Mighty Morphin's here. I can watch all of Mighty Morphin. And let me tell you what, I had never seen the episode Big Sisters before. Even as a kid, never saw it. Because of Netflix, I actually have seen every episode now, and there was a lot of episodes I had never seen. A Pig Surprise, I had never seen that thing. Kind of wish I never did. But I got to because of Netflix. Crystal of Nightmares? Yeah, never saw that as a kid. I also know why they didn't replay that one a bunch. So yeah, I'm sad, but I'm also curious to see what the next iteration will be, or maybe a lot of it's going to move to a different platform. I know some people are suggesting Tubi because that's where a lot of Sentai and Kamen Rider and stuff is. I pray it's not Tubi because I hate how their ads work. Like, Sentai has a freaking like commercial card. Go with the commercial card. Don't put an ad in the middle of a freaking scene. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be talking back to you guys. I really am interested about this. If you're an encoder, please get VR Troopers. This is going to be my campaign slogan until February 1st. Other than that, Happy New Year. I hope everyone's doing well, healthy, and safe. And I hope you guys are enjoying Lost Galaxy. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. I wrote these scripts over a year ago, and going back to them now, I still agree with myself pretty hard. Until next time, may the power protect you.